Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Shields, covered by Hayes, over to the wing. Here's Balmora to the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Shields. A rebound by Marjanovic.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Personal foul.
Brooks with it. From downtown. Shields. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's the screen. Pass to Marjanovic. Marjanovic, a screen on Brooks. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Traps in the tray.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here he goes.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Wasted no time on that one.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Brooks covering. Pass to Melly. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. All sorts of time. Crane for 2 points. Brooks covering. Here's Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And it's off from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the away team.
And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Takes a step back. Brooks covering. Marjanovic, a screen on Brooks. Will it go? There's the drive. And he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Shields. The rebound by Biberovic. Snatched away. By himself. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. They push it up 4 on 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Biberovic has got 8 points.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Melly. Still yet to score. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Shields. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Melly. They set the pick. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And this game is tied up now. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shields. And that time, also a missed shot. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. The second quarter coming up right after this breaks. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Pass to Baldwin from past the arc. Now, here's Birch. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baldwin from the arc. McCormick with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Connects from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Covered by Mirotic. Here's Baldwin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Baldwin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to McCormick. There's the pick. A three for Mirotic. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From deep three-point territory. Doesn't go that time.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. He doesn't hit that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he makes good on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Betteridge. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. A tight game here in Atlanta. Pass to McCormick. Outside for Mirotic. Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
From deep. That one, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. Plays it up and banks it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him. There's a good screen. Shoots the three. Puts up a three. Here's Birch. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Banked in off the glass. He has 5.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's the three. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Mirotic, the screen. And 1:01 left in the first half. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tipped away. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Baldwin, covered by Mirotic. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
From outside the arc, Birch grabs the board. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Baldwin. Hands it from downtown. Baldwin's got 12.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Going inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. Mirotic's shot is off. Got it off in time. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Hayes, and it's Marjanovic in its center. Good on the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. At the tip. Here's Balmaro. Still scoreless. And it's good for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Launches it. That one, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Shields hits it from three-point range. 19 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Can they get it? He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Pass to Biberovic. The 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Takes the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
No good on the triple. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
Good on both. Pass to Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Biberovic has got 16.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
It's Brooks on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shields. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Brooks covering to the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Brooks. Right wing. Shields. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. That shot misses. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Brooks. Shields, covered by Hayes. Offensive rebound. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Driving inside. 2 points. That one goes. Well, he's got 4 points this quarter.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Shields. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. 30 points in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And he banks in the layup.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Lets it go from deep. No good on that one.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Three from the inbound. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Up 7. And we're just moments away from the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Substitution.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Baldwin can't get it to go. Outside Mirotic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Sinks the triple.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Fires for 3. No good that time.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Baldwin can't get it to go. Takes a 3. Here's McCormick. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. They grab their own miss, and another shot. Pass to Baldwin. 6 to shoot. And the three ball is good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Jacks up a three. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Baldwin's gone 5 of 10 from three-point territory. 15 points for him just from long range. Here's Balmaro. Shields. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Biberovic has got 19 points.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Offensive rebound. Shields gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 36. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back to back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pass to Brooks. From deep three-point land. That shot off. 46 seconds left in the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Shields. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Well, this is starting to get real.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Biberovic. They set the pick. Here's Baldwin. Got a piece of it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Misses the tray. fires from way outside. Off the mark. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They set the pick. Guarded by Edwards. 6 to shoot. Cuts off the pass. Moving it up. Here's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
3 points.
So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. From deep 3-point land. No luck on that one. Pass to De Silva. He shoots. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Baberovic. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Offline with a 3. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Puts up a deep 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pure from 3-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A deep 3. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Baberovic. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Baberovic has gone 2 for 3 from the field. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Shot to stop the run.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for the away team, Edwards taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Guarded by Edwards. Misses the 3. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Baberovic. Hayes for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Edwards. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's De Silva. Clock at 6. From downtown, drains the triple. 6 points for him.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Baberovic. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Baberovic has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. There's a screen. Pass to De Silva. Now Edwards. Fires for 3. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 7 points.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Marjanovic. Out to the right wing. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. The shot, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
No good on the triple.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Guarded by Edwards. The 3 is up. They get it back. Fader on the way. That shot missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Up 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Outside Napier. To the inside. Here's Baldwin. Drops in the three. Baldwin's got himself on the board with a three there.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Out to the right wing. Fires the three. The shot won't fall. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Let's go with a three. Nails it from three. He has 6.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
He's guarded by Napier. This one for 3. And Booker pulls it down.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Pass to Napier. Here's Baldwin. The 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
No good there, off the double clutch.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pass to Napier. Takes a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Baldwin's shot is off.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Beyond the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. They push it up 4 on 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Baldwin's got 6.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Pulls up. Pass to Guduric. He's guarded by Napier. Here's Baldwin. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Guduric. Pass to Birch. Here's Baldwin. Just 5 to shoot. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Offensive board. Pass to Guduric. Jacks up a three. He can't hit that time. Now Napier. Here's Guduric. Booker defending. Fires from deep. Guduric with the bucket. He's got 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And here's Napier. No points yet. To the right side. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baberovic in at the 2-guard spot. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Guarded by Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Here's Baberovic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Deflects the pass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Baberovic. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. To the wing, right side. Here's Melli. And the 3-pointer goes. Melli's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Pass to Hayes. For the lead. Marjanovic inside. Here's Baberovic. He's got 6. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Baberovic has got 9 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Baberovic has gone 4 of 8 from the field. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go that time.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to De Silva. Six on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shoots. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Baberovic. He buries it from three. Baberovic has got 6 in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Three-pointer. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
12 points for him.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
There's the three. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Screen by Marjanovic. The three is up. Pass to Melli. Guarded by Edwards. 4-3. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Full team foul. Wilson. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the third. Here's Napier. No good on the three. Here's Baldwin. The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Pass to Booker. They set the pick. Four on the clock. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Napier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Baldwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. And Booker pulls it down. Right wing. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Pass to Baldwin. There's a screen by Birch. This one for three. Baldwin's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
No good on the quick three. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Baberovic. With the fadeaway. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Hayes. They set a pick. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
First team foul. Substitution for your team.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires in the triple. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Leaps for it. They swipe it. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. And here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. No good there. From outside the arc. Oh, he buried the 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And so the home crowd treated to a win.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brooks covering. Pass to De Silva. Pulls up on the wing. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Bomar. Brooks with no one around. Offline with his three. Outside Edwards. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Edwards. And they're moving it up. And now just over a minute played here in the first. That one falls. Brooks with it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trey. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Shields. No good on the 3. Here's De Silva. Brooks covering. De Silva with the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Out to Brooks. Pass to Balmaro. From deep three-point land, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooks with it. Picked up by Edwards. Brooks feeling it out a bit, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Trey sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
To stop the run. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.114 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Edwards. To the left wing. Here's De Silva. Shot is good off the back rim and in. De Silva's got 5 points so far.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Let's go. Lots of room. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Edwards against Brooks. Pass to De Silva. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you could see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's Balmaro. And a miss there on the triple. No good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Leading by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Napier covering. Outside for Mirotic. Over Booker. Miricic's shot is off.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Fires the three. He can't get it to go. This goes here. Pass to McCormick. Poked away. And they're pushing it up. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. Takes the three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here's Napier. Nothing on the board. Drills the three-pointer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside Mirotic. Shot to stop the run. A three-pointer is right on target.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Booker. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Napier covering, and he drives in. Mirotic has a wide open look. It's good from long range. Mirotic has got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Kicks it out to Booker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 5.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
That one good for 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Home team foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 10. Eva.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Booker against Mirotic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. .114 left to play here in the half. Here he goes.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mirotic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Just 5 on the clock. Inside, knocked away. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic.
Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. One-on-one here. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. They swipe it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's the break. Here's the screen. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
It could go. the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Floats one up. It's good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Oh, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's De Silva. 8 points for him.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Shields and the powerful one-handed slam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. From the arc, De Silva with the rebound. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep, lock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the right side. Out left to the wing. Shields gets the three-pointer to fall. 23 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to De Silva. And he finishes nicely on the layup. De Silva's got 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
2 minutes.
Right side, Edwards. To the wing on the left. For the tie. 1:35 left in the third. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Shields. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they got to bring the double team on.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
.112 left in the third. Fires away from outside.
Field personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:06 left here in the third quarter. Ball's knocked loose. There's a screen from past the arc. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker is screen on Brooks. Here's Napier. And the shot is good. Napier's got his first points in this one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Shields. And he can't bank that one in. Giffey. They get it back. The shot that time, not on target. And here comes the break. From downtown. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Napier, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Mirotic's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now here's Napier. Giffey, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Gozer. And he converts the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Napier. Sweet little floater. Napier's got 7 now in this quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. And they're on the break to tie it up. Good, nice play there from Napier. Napier's got 11 in the second half.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Here's Gozer. Misses from close range. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
They set the pick. pass to De Silva. Up again. The putback is no good. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Giffey, Brooks covering. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Here's De Silva. Diving in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Shields. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
There's the pick. Fires it up. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Outside from Heritage. And the 3 off target. Brooks covering. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Shields. He takes it in. It's in! Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes for 3. Balmaro grabs the board. And that one is hammered home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Brooks. Releases. And that one no good to start off tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Hall. Pass to Marjanovic. Brooks defending. Off target with the 3. Just over a minute and a half in. They get the rebound. Here's Balmaro. Here's the 3. The rebound by Hall. Oh, Brooks with the steal. They've got numbers. Off target from outside. In transition, here they come.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Hayes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Hayes with a screen. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. To the left wing. Drops in the three.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
A minute 22 left in the opening quarter. From the arc. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Hall. From behind the arc. Now Hayes. The three ball. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Now here's Brooks. Guarded closely. Fires for 3. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. In transition. Buries it from 3.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Pass to Balmaro. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Uncovered. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far. Here's Hall. Here's Baberovic. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Baberovic has got 5 points. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Count it. Good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's Baldwin. And he misses the go-ahead basket. No good with the triple. Pass to Guduric. From downtown, McCormick with a rebound. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. From deep. First shot won't go. Here's Baldwin, still without a bucket. He shoots it. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Mirotic can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Guduric can't hit. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's the break. Here's Baldwin. Drills it from deep. Baldwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Baldwin. There's a screen, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Guterich. Launches it. Nails it from three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's McCormick. No made baskets yet. And that one's good. Mirotic.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Baldwin. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Baldwin's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Home team foul. Possess. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the half. And there's the screen. From behind the arc.
They've struggled to generate consistent offense this quarter.
Pass to Mirotic. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 5. Here's Baldwin, and he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And that one's good. Mirotic.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Pass to Baldwin. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Baldwin's got 8 here in this quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And that one's good. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. For 3. Second chance effort. Driving to the basket. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Pass to Mirotic. Puts up a deep 3. That shot, no good. Here's Baldwin. He knocks it down, but wait a minute.
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Gonna have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're gonna bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
2 of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for the home team. And that's it for halftime.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Boban Marjanovic, and it's Hall in at the shooting guard position.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Hayes with a screen on Brooks. Fires the three. Good work defensively by Brooks.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
There's the triple. Baberovic can't get it to go. They grab their own miss. Pass to Balmaro. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 19.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Baberovic. Screen by Marjanovic to stop the run. Tries again. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marjanovic got 5 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Brooks with it. Here's the three. Some solid defense from Hayes. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They get it back. Out to the wing. From deep. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
This one for 3. Pass to Balmaro. On target from range. Balmaro's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Over to the left wing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hayes misses.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And the basket by Balmaro.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Hall. Into the lane. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Baberovic. 5 points in the game. From outside, off the mark. Baberovic has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Pass to Balmaro. There's a screen. Off the mark there with a 3. 1:09 left in the third. Hayes with a screen on Brooks. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Old team foul. Shields. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. From the corner. That shot is off.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Sinks the tray. 22 points for him.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Baldwin. No good on the 3. Jacks up a three. And he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man. And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big... And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. From the top of the key, and that's good for two. Pass to McCormick. Puts it up. Can't nail the jumper.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Three-pointer off the mark.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
At the line for your home team, number 7.
And that one misses.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. The three. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out to the right wing. Here's Baberovic. Hayes with a screen. Pass to Baberovic. Puts up a three. McCormick with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hayes has gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Here's Mirotic. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Can't hit that one.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Off target from outside.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Hall. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. Here's Mirotic. From deep three-point land. It's Hayes with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Marjanovic gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Pass to Mirotic. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 6 rebounds now in the game. Intercepted. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Hayes. Lets it go. Good. He hits the jumper. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Marjanovic gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. He drops it from range.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
59 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, wow! Are you kidding me?
Oh, from long range.
Goodness!
What a shot.
Fires from way outside. McCormick with a rebound. And it ends up out of bounds.
The ball goes to the away team.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. And no good. Here's Hall. Pass to Baberovic. Shot clock at 6. And so they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes, and it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. The three ball. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Fast break. Here we go. Cuts off the pass. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Hayes. Trains the three-pointer.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Pass to Biberovic. Marjanovic just screen on it. The three. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Lucic. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Edwards defending. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Biberovic. And here's the break. Lucic. Edwards with it. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
This one for three. A shot by Biberovic. No good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They get it again. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Back to Edwards. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The tray. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Edwards defending and making our way toward the finish line. This is a great time to check out the new power rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
Pass to De Silva. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Biberovic. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Misses the wing Jerry.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
From deep three-point land. And it's Melly with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Hayes. They need this. His shot is good, making them a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. 17 seconds left in the first. There's the screen. Lucic covered by Hayes. Lucic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Oh, we've seen some great. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now, here's Napier. D right on him. Five to shoot. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Napier covering. The three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
There's the pick. With the drive. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
To the middle.
Ball is turned over.
Booker the pass to Napier. Taken away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Baldwin. Hasn't made one yet. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
They set the screen. Giffey hits it from three-point range.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Baldwin. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Launches it. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Gutteridge. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Napier. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Baldwin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Baseline Jay on the way, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Right wing. Napier covering. Misses from the corner. Here's the break. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first half. Up 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Well, I think for the home team, beating initial projections, they've been great this year. Right in the thick of things. If they take it yet to another level, they can get.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the visiting team.
They've been shot.
And that'll do it for
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pass to De Silva. He hangs, and it's good on the way up. De Silva's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
They've got Marjanovic, and it's Hayes in at the 3-slot. Biberovic, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Biberovic has gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Pass to Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hayes, no good. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Good on the three-point shot.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Edwards defending. For 3. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock. Yes, that goes in.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Lets the 3 fly. Hayes, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
There's the 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively. Here's Marjanovic, and he gets it to go.
Marjanovic has got his first 2 points of the night. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Six to shoot, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Edwards defending. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Pass to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. Here's Melly. Off with the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Launches a 3. And no good that time. Here's Hayes. That one goes in. Hayes has got 8 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Out to the right wing. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
He's feeling it. Kept alive. Out to Edwards. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. For 3, Edwards. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Edwards got his second basket. Here's Biberovic. Here's Hayes. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 8. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's picked off. Puts up a deep three. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Puts up a three, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Off target at the rim. Puts up a deep three. He can't get that one. Now, here's Birch. Napier covering the rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
And yes, it's good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Defended by Booker. Here's Gutteridge. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gutteridge has got 4 this quarter.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Giffey. From outside off the mark. The long distance 3 is buried.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Napier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. For the 3. Booker pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Baldwin can't get it to go. Baldwin's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. They get a hand on it. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
.115 left in the game. Napier covering. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
To the inside. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Substitution on the court.
A steal. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Napier covering. Pass to Marjanovic. Takes the three. That one's not going to go. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Here's Biberovic. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here we go. Edwards gets the bucket.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Money from the wing. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
With the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 6 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. Pass to De Silva. Brooks defending. Knocks it down from distance.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
De Silva with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Brooks. To halt the run. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Brooks against Edwards. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here he goes. And the basket by Balmaro.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
They've got numbers. And here's Edwards outside. He's off on that one. It's a 6-point game. Beyond the arc. And he taps it home with authority.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. 6 points for him.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Basket counts.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And there's a pick. Takes the three. The shot off that time. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Up by 7. Let's take a quick break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
He's guarded by Napier. Pass to McCormick. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Oh, got that one up quick.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And it's in there.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half play. Pass to Mirotic. Shoots over Booker. Mirotic can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And here they come. 4-3. Gets the three ball to go. Outside Napier. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Napier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Count that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's a screen. On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
That one's no good. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Launches a three. 6 to shoot. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
2 minutes.
There's the 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Mirotic. A deep 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Up top, Booker. He buries it from 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Mirotic. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
From about 19, the shot no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Great positioning on the putback.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Nails it from 3.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Pass to Booker. Picked it out of midair. From the arc. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots. And the jumper is on the mark.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And that concludes the first half. They lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You guys finding any interesting matchups here?
Shaq's most interesting matchup: main dishes and side pieces. So what's the best combo, Deez?
2 words, mac and cheese. It's a perfect food.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the home team. And that's a wrap on.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now Edwards to the right side. They set the screen. Over to the wing. Here's De Silva. Pure from 3-point range. De Silva's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Three-pointer, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And that one's good for Brooks. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the left side wing, De Silva. And it's all from 3-point range. Fires from deep. No good that time. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
On the wing, Brooks. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
The 3 is up. Balmaro grabs the board.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 15.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Here's De Silva, and he gets that one. De Silva's got 5 points now this quarter. De Silva's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. The 3 ball. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Misses from short range.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The 3 drains the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
.144 left in the third quarter. Here's Balmaro. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 20 points for him.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Takes a 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Edwards. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Offensive rebound. It's stolen away. Pass to De Silva. The 3 is up. On target from range. De Silva's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Launches it from deep. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 19. And when... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. He's guarded by Napier. Off target from three-point range.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
From deep. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds following the shot.
The ball goes to the away team.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Team foul.
The first one falls.
For the away team. Number 1.
Both shots good from the strike. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Hits the three-pointer.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Mirotic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Off target with the three.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Launches a three, buries it from three.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to Napier. The shot. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot is up. The quick look, no good that time. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Knocked loose. He's guarded by Napier from behind the arc. That shot off the mark. That three's off the mark. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance, gave him room to work. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. A deep three. And Booker pulls it down. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Napier, no good.
What was he thinking? That's not within his range at all.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Puts up a deep three. No good. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. Six on the shot clock. Oh, from deep. McCormick with a rebound. And here's the fast break. Here's Mirotic. And so they get the victory here at home. A clean win, and one where they clearly